Attention passionate Dallas, Cowboys. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Dallas Cowboys' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Dallas Cowboys fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Dallas, Cowboys. Let's get to the news now, folks. If you follow the NFL closely, you know that the NFC East has always been a division full of surprises, full of drama, and right now, it's again at the center of some major shakeups. But what's really sparking the buzz today? Well, it's a potential blockbuster trade that could reshape not just the Cowboys' secondary, but their entire defensive outlook moving forward. Rumors are swirling that the Dallas Cowboys might be close to acquiring Jaylon Johnson from the Chicago Bears. And the implications of such a move? They are huge, absolutely game-changing, especially considering the current state of the Cowboys' defense. Let's talk about Johnson himself. This guy is not just a good cornerback, he's a shutdown maestro. Leading the league in coverage shutdowns, he's been recognized as an All-Pro in 2024, and for good reason. In 2025, even with some limited snaps due to a hamstring tweak, he still managed to rack up 42 tackles, 3 interceptions, and 7 pass deflections in just 7 games. That's pretty impressive, especially considering how hard it is to stay healthy in this league. His PFF grade of 87.2 is top tier, showing consistency and elite coverage skills. Plus, his EPA per coverage at plus 0.17 indicates he's not just preventing completions, but actively making positive impacts when he's on the field. Johnson's career stats are also worth noting. Over his time in the league, he's accumulated about 300 solo tackles, a remarkable 16 interceptions, and 6 defensive touchdowns. That's a stat line that screams ball hawk, and it's no wonder that he's often compared to some of the best in the league in terms of ball disruption. His press coverage, with a PFF rating of 90, is arguably among the best in the NFL right now. And his ability to lock down top receivers could be exactly what the Cowboys need to elevate their secondary to a new level. Now, why are the Bears potentially willing to part ways with a player of Johnson's caliber? Well, Chicago's in a bit of a rebuilding phase. They're sitting at 3-4 but are clearly focusing on cap space, especially focusing on bolstering their defensive line after allowing an average of 27 points per game. They're also a bit cautious about committing long-term to elite cornerbacks, especially with their cap situation. The Bears are looking to free up some space, and trading Johnson for a first-round pick in 2026 makes a lot of sense for them. It's both a rebuild and a strategic move to gather assets, especially since they're also focusing on fixing their pass rush and run defense, which has been a bit porous lately, allowing too many points and big plays. For the Cowboys, this move could be a game-changer. Right now, their secondary is in a bit of a crisis, especially after losing Trevon Diggs to injury. Diggs' absence has left a significant hole, and teams have been exploiting that, giving up an average of 27 points per game. Adding Johnson could be the solution to that problem, providing a lockdown corner who can handle the toughest assignments, take away the opponent's best receiver, and give the pass rush more freedom to apply pressure. And let's be honest, the Cowboys' pass rush has been somewhat inconsistent this season, with just 12 sacks through 7 games. But with Johnson in the fold, the defense could become more aggressive, more disruptive, and more capable of forcing turnovers. Because that's where Johnson's impact really shines, turnovers. He's not just a guy who covers well, he's a game changer. His ability to create turnovers could lead to more interceptions, more forced fumbles, and overall more takeaways for the Cowboys. We're talking about a defense that could generate plus 15 turnovers, which is a huge boost for any team aiming for a deep playoff run. And speaking of the playoffs, analysts already see Johnson as an X-factor, someone who could be the key to elevating the Cowboys' chances in the postseason. His presence could force mismatches, especially against elite receivers like A.J. Brown or other top NFC East targets, making it harder for opposing offenses to operate comfortably. Now, looking at the broader picture, this move would be reminiscent of some of the best defensive strategies of the 2010s Cowboys, where lockdown cornerbacks played pivotal roles in their success. It's about creating a modern-day lockdown defense, one that can match the physicality and athleticism of today's NFL. With Johnson, the Cowboys could potentially reshape their entire secondary, making it one of the top units in the NFC. This isn't just about patching a hole. It's about building a defense that can carry the team and allow their offense to breathe easier, especially with the offensive weapons they have, like C.D. Lamb, who's already amassed 600 yards this season. Let's not forget the ripple effect this could have in the NFC. The Cowboys, with Johnson, would see their odds of winning the Super Bowl improve significantly. Bookmakers already have them at plus 3,800, but with this addition, those odds could jump to plus 3,800 or even better, given Johnson's proven ability to change games. He's not just a complimentary piece. He's a true difference maker, someone who can tip the scales in high-stakes moments, especially in the playoffs. And it's not just about the Cowboys. Other NFC teams are paying attention. The Giants, for example, are sitting at plus 10-0 odds, and a move like this could give Dallas a clear edge over division rivals and conference foes. Now, why is this a smart move from the Cowboys' perspective? Well, for one, it's a visionary trade. They're not just filling a need. They're making a statement about their intent to dominate in 2026 and beyond. Johnson's ability to elevate the secondary, to provide stability, and to create turnovers makes him an ideal fit for the Cowboys' defensive scheme. Plus, with about $31 million in cap space available, Dallas has the financial flexibility to make this move without sacrificing their long-term plans. They've already rejected some other trade offers, like those involving Hendrickson or Crosby, which shows they're strategic and selective. They know Johnson is a rare talent, and they're willing to invest in a player who can be a cornerstone for years to come. Looking ahead, this trade could influence the entire NFC landscape. The NFC East, historically a tough division, could see a shift in power if Dallas solidifies its secondary with a player like Johnson. It's about more than just one player. It's about a philosophy shift, creating a modern, aggressive, ball-hawking defense that can shut down even the most potent offenses. This move echoes the kind of front-office vision that built some of the Cowboys' most successful teams in the past, and it's exciting to think about what this could mean for the team's future. In conclusion, fans, this is one of those moves that could define the Cowboys' season and set the tone for years to come. Johnson's addition would not only bolster their secondary but also send a message to the league. Dallas is serious about contending, and they're willing to make bold moves to get there. It's about creating a defense that's disruptive, aggressive, and capable of winning in the playoffs. The division rivals better watch out because if this trade goes through, it could be the start of a new era of Cowboys' dominance in the NFC, reminiscent of their glory days but also tailored to the modern NFL. So keep an eye on this story because it's developing, and it might be one of the most impactful trades of the season. The Cowboys are making moves, and the NFC landscape might never be the same. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Dallas Cowboys news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Dallas Cowboys fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential trade? Do you believe Johnson is the piece that takes Dallas to the next level? Or do you think there are risks involved? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cowboys. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Dallas Cowboys news because big things are happening, and you don't want to miss any of it. This team is on the rise, and with a move like this, the future looks even brighter. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Cowboys.